semifinals today, as well as a finals preview. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We're down to one more week left in Season 5 for Talon. We're going to start on the Academy side, move to the elite side, and then I have some just general housekeeping as far as the community goes, what's next with the steps in the league as far as everything goes, as well as off-season events, etc. So, in Academy semifinals, the first matchup of the weekend, I'm not going in chronological order, but we'll start with the number 1 seed Zensgarden against number 4 Jabberwock. That game ended just a few hours ago, actually, with Zensgarden in a very strong team victory, 3-1. Jabberwock came out on the first map, took map 1, and after that just couldn't seem to keep together. So unfortunately, for me, that ends my season, but very good team win for Zensgarden. A lot of the times in Academy, you can kind of see one or two players kind of seem to take over, but Zens doesn't seem to do that. They seem to play very good team Overwatch. If one person is not popping off and another person is, try to shut them down. They seem to just kind of mix and match very well. So congratulations to number 1 Zensgarden. They're going to move on to the finals next week, and they will play the winner from the second matchup, which is number 2 Spawn versus number 3 LGBT. That game also ended 3-1 in favor of Spawn. Fortunately, I didn't watch that game, but based on my time playing against them, as well as my knowledge of the team, again, another strong team victory. They seem to change things up, kind of throw a different look at you on a regular basis. I know there were conversations of Xenon and Bigfoot playing DPS. There's always Legit and Bolter. Xenon can play the tank too. So they kind of don't have one look. They tend to maybe see who's kind of got the hot hand that day, and give them that opportunity to go out there and show off. So again, your finals is going to be the number 1 seed versus number 2 seed, Zensgarden versus Spawn. Should be a very good matchup. I will not be picking winners this week because I was 1 for 3. I only picked one winner last week, and that was the Team Luna game, so which we'll talk about in Elite. So my knowledge is obviously skewed a little bit and messed up, so I won't be picking winners. But good luck to the both of you. 2 very good teams deserved, and we'll talk again next week to see who won. On the Elite side, which I'm now realizing has the wrong thing, so let me change that real quick. Apologies. We're doing it on the fly, folks. We are doing it on the fly. On the Elite side, like I said, the only game I got right all week was the number 1 seed versus number 5 seed, Team Lunar versus number 5 Atlantis. They told me how to pronounce this, but I don't know, but we'll just say Atlantis Elite. So that game ended 3-1. Another strong showing from their DPS duo of Dalvin and Ficht, and Scary guys, both of them. Very good competitors. So we will see. We'll see how they perform in the finals. And in the second game, STG Elite number 2 versus number 3 Incognito. That game actually ended in a reverse sweep in favor of STG. Incognito came out, won the first 2 maps, and unfortunately could not keep it together. Seems to be a story I'm repeating based on the teams I'm on, so maybe it's me, who knows. But unfortunately that ended in a 3-2 in favor, unfortunately for me, in favor of 3-2. Again, another strong team victory. I think the tank play from both Houdini and Femi was very strong. I think they did a very good job of enabling their DPS. Fahad and I'm forgetting the other person, Vale, I believe. The 2 of them just got a lot of space to kind of create as they needed. And Fahad on the Doomfist is a tough matchup. It's a tough counter. So in both Academy and Elite, we have the number 1 and the number 2 seeds playing against each other for the final. So your Elite final next week will be Team Lunar versus SDG Elite. Again, another strong matchup, I think. I think that will be a tank matchup, very strong. I think the DPS matchup on Lunar is a little bit stronger. But I think the tank performance, if they can keep it up and maintain that kind of aggressiveness, will be impressive. So it'll be a good one to watch. Again, I'm not picking winners because I'm 1 for 3 since starting this, so I'm not great. But again, Zensgarden, 2 spawn, number 1, number 2 versus versus each other, and then Elite Team Lunar versus SDG Elite. That is the recap. We're going to move on to some housekeeping stuff. We had votes up for the Academy and Elite All-Star fillers based on ties. So in the Academy scene, we had a pretty strong running from 3 players. So I'm going to announce all 3 because they're heads and shoulders above as far as voting goes. So tied for 13 each is Xenon, Equinox, and Swag Monster 51. That's me. So as of right now, those 2 players will be moving to All-Star. If for whatever reason we need fills from them, beyond that, Femi came through with 12 at number 3. And then beyond that, Dan or Da O'Here and Phoenix Red both had 9. So that's kind of our rounding out of the top 5 there. On the Elite side, we had a dominant showing from 2 main tanks, in my opinion, that deserved Elite All-Star. It's Minimac and Magdeal. The 2 of them from Incognito, in my opinion, were a huge factor in the success of the team. And you can see it just in their game. So those 2 both ended up with 12. Beyond that, Ficht from Team Lunar ended up with 10. So those kind of separate themselves from the Elite side. So those 3 will kind of be in the running as far as needing fills and things like that. So both of those the polls are closed now. So that's the end of the voting. It'll be announced on Monday with Prom's announcements. In addition to the finals, the All-Star stuff, we also have 2 events going on. We have the GOATs, so if you're not signed up for that, go ahead and sign up. There's captains out there looking for players, looking for teams. It's a fun event. I hate GOATs, but I'm doing it because it's a chance to play tank, which I haven't really done in a long time, and I'm still kind of SR camping that at 3K, so it's fun to kind of play it as opposed to just having to play DPS all the time. And everyone knows my support's a throw, so go out there, play something different, meet some new people, play on a different team, do what you have to do to get on a squad. If you need some help, obviously DM me. The other event is the World Cup, which captains were recently announced. You can go ahead and see in the World Cup chat the captains. I know Xenon and Femi are 2 of them. Beyond that, I think Roxas maybe on the west side, but don't quote me on that. Go ahead, sign up for that. That's going to be a fun event. It's going to be kind of an everyone play situation. I don't think we're really try hard in that one. I think it's designed so that people in respective areas can play with each other. I think it'll be fun. I think East obviously has way more players, so they're stacked, and we're trying to kind of sort things and switch things up. But go ahead and do that. Beyond that, the last 2 things are in the next, I guess, 24 hours, tomorrow at some point, we will be releasing captain team applications. So if you're looking to get a team, we're always looking to restock. Some teams fall apart, some teams merge, some teams they came in all together and they're leaving all together. So things happen. No ill will or anything like that. Unfortunately, they don't always work out. It's really hard to kind of create a basis for a team. But if you're looking to start a team, join a team, or create a team, be a captain, those applications will be out. And then additionally, you will also be receiving an invite to review your current captain. So if you were ever on a team with a captain, you'll be filling that out and kind of review, give them a ranking. I don't know what the ranking is. I haven't seen the actual poll yet, but they'll be asking questions, and basically that will feed into if a captain needs to be replaced, removed, or continue doing their job. So that is our recap. Again, congratulations to the teams and the All-Stars that are in. Zen's Garden to Spawn in the Academy scene, and Team Lunar and SDG Elite in the Elite scene. That's all from me. I'm Swag Monster 51 signing out. Thanks, guys.